Good morning, students. Today we're going to talk about exploring increasing patterns. So I need to understand what the meaning of patterns and what the meaning of increasing patterns. Patterns, it's something like it's growing or it's decreasing with this way. If I have number 3 and after that I add comma and I say the next number is 5, comma, next number 7, comma, next number 9, comma, next number 11, and until the infinity. I can continue with the same way. So if someone asks me, these numbers, are they related to each other? For sure. Why? Because if I add 2 to 3, the answer is going to be 5. If I add again the same 2 to the 5, it will give me 7. And if I add the same 2 to 7, it will give me 9. And if I add the 2 to the 9, it will give me 11. That means I am increasing, that's why I'm saying increasing patterns. Patterns mean that I'm not changing this number, it's always 2, 2, 2, 2. That means I have some numbers and these numbers are related to each other with the way that when I take any number, I add 2 to it, it will give me the next number. The next number I add 2 to it, it will give me the next number, and so on. So I can say there is a pattern rule. What is the pattern rule? The pattern rule saying starting from 3, I add 2. Every time I'm adding 2, but I started at 3. If someone tell me, okay, I have another pattern, and this pattern is 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, and it's gonna continue. So I'm gonna start to see what is the relation between 8 and 4, what is the relation between 12 and 8, what is the relation between 16 and 12, and so on. I'm gonna find that if I add 4 to the 4, it will give me 8. If I add 4 to 8, it will give me 12. If I add 4 to 12, I will get 16. If I add 4 to 16, it will give me 20. That means again, this is pattern. So I can say the pattern rule is what? Starting from 4, add 4 each time. So I am starting from 4, I am adding 4 each time. So this is a pattern rule. I have to discover from where I'm starting and what I am doing. And you see here I'm adding, that means increasing. If it's saying decreasing, right away it's going to be subtraction. But in our case, in our lesson now, I am adding. Someone will ask me if the pattern is numbers only. Actually, no. We will discover something new, that my pattern can be something with this way. This pattern grows by the same number of blocks each time, so there is blocks. Let's see and let's discover. So it's saying shape 1 or figure 1, it has one block, another block, another block, another block, another block. So how many blocks? 5 blocks. And it has like the shape of letter N, you can say, or the inverse of the U, you can say. Perfect. If I want to go to figure 2, I'm going to say what? Is it related to figure 1? Let me check if it's the same or not. Usually I have 5, so let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, there is 3 extra. I'm going to clean this with blue. This is the extra. So that means what? If I want to say what I'm adding to figure 1, actually I am adding 3 blocks with this way. This is what I'm adding to figure 1 to get figure 2. Perfect. Now, let's see figure 2 if I can repeat it in figure 3. I have 5 green, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green. I have the extra blue, which is a 3. But I notice something, that there is 3 extra. These 3 are extra. Again, that means what? That means I am repeating figure 2 with the same way, green and blue, and after that I have to add this 3 again to get figure 3. Now if I compare with figure 4, let me check, is it the same as figure 3? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in green, and I have 3 in blue, and I have 3 in red. So this is exactly the same as figure 3. But figure 4 has extra, and I'm gonna use the yellow. Wow, that means again, the figure 3, it's repeated with a way that there is extra 3 blocks to get figure 4. So I'm adding this 3 blocks every time I am going to the next figure. That means what? That means my pattern is going to be this way. This is what I'm going to write. The pattern rule. Start with figure 1, add the 3 blocks each time. Wow, so that means the pattern is not only numbers, it could be shape. Let's see another example and talk about this example. So I have here this pattern grow by different number of blocks each time. Let's see, I'm not sure. So figure number 1, it's 1 block in green. If I want to relate it to figure 2, I'm going to say, oh, I can see the same block, it's here. But after that, I notice something, that they add 3 blocks. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so that means what? That means if I'm going from figure 1 to figure 2, I am adding 3 blocks with this way to get figure 2. Let's see now figure 2. Can I have it in figure 3? Actually, I see the green here, so this is the green one here, and the 3 blue around. 1, 2, 3. Oops, what is this? There is something strange here. I'm repeating figure 2, but this time I have extra 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoa. So that means I am increasing something like that. 3 blocks on the top and 2 blocks down. So that means this is what I'm adding to get figure number 3. So this is something strange little bit. It's not the same as before. Let's see if I can get figure 4 from figure 3. What is the relation? So here I have the green, I have the 3 blue, and after that I have this 5 red. Oops, now I have something extra. I have all of that in yellow, and here too. Wow, that means I am increasing from here to here. I am increasing what? Let's see. I am increasing with 4 blocks on the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, and something like that. 2, 3, 4. So it's changing from one to the other, but there is a relation. It's increasing with the same way. So how can I, let's say someone tell me figure 4, how can I do it? I will give you a trick here. You will notice something very nice. First of all, you will notice that this is a square. Each shape is a square. So this is my first observation. Each figure is square. This square in figure 1, because this is figure 1, it has one column, one row. In figure 2, I have 2 columns and 2 rows. In figure 3, I have 3 columns, 3 rows. It's nice square. In figure 4, I have 4 rows and 4 columns. So if someone tell me, can you predict figure number 5? It's easy. I can say this is a large square that it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know my drawing is not perfect, but I'm doing my best. So this is 3, 4, 5, like that. And here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 columns. So that means what? That means I am following the number of figure. If it's 5, 5 rows, 5 columns. If it's figure 6, 6 rows, 6 columns. But how can I write my rule in this case, the pattern rule? How am I going to write it? See what we are saying here. Start with 1 block. Add 3 blocks to make a larger square. Add 3 blocks to 1. Then add 2 more blocks than the time before. So 3, I'm going to add 2, it's going to be 5. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bravo. I add 2 to the 5, it should be 7. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's true. So I'm adding 2 each time. So here, I add 3. 1, 2, 3. I add 2 to the 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I add 2 to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's why we have 3 lines in the pattern rule. Start with 1 block, add 3 blocks to make a large square, then add 2 more squares or blocks than the time before. But if someone tell me, how can I draw figure 6 or 7 or 8? I prefer that you take this strategy and say what? I notice that the number of rows and number of columns are the same because this is a square, and they are the same with the figure number. If it's figure 5, I have 5 rows, 5 columns. If it's figure 7, I will have 7 rows and 7 columns. So this is a lesson about exploring the increasing patterns. This pattern can be a numbers, this pattern can be a shape, but I have to find how they increase. They could increase with the same shape, they could increase with different shape, but there is also pattern. I'm increasing by 2 each time, so this is the pattern. So I hope that you understood very well this lesson, and now let's practice with some examples. Thank you for listening.